This game contains scenes of explicit violence and gore. Good. I'm glad. Now, it's been a tumultuous hour, hasn't it, Paul? Tumultuous in the words, Cecil. Flicking, I'm well angry. Yes. We've been struggling for an hour with the Steam controller, trying to get it to work with a PlayStation emulation game. That's right. And I think I've got it working, but we'll find out. It was like, that does go left. Does this button do this? Easy mode. I'm not doing it on hard mode. Got enough of that with life. Yes.
It all began as an ordinary day in September. An ordinary day.
An ordinary day, Paul.
A city controlled by a
umbrella. Any umbrella.
No one dared to oppose.
Right, we played all the first two Resident Evils in Retro Computer Game Replaying Day. And now we're back to Resident Evil 3. Nemesis.
But there would be no
What?
forgiveness.
It has the subtitle
Only
Nemesis.
they had the courage to fight.
What's this dozy bent blathering on about?
It's true that once the wheels of justice begin to turn,
Smelling her own
nothing
trump
can
by the
stop
looks of it.
nothing.
Something about the umbrella.
It was Raccoon City's last chance, and my last
Paul!
chance. My last escape.
Something about the Umbrella Corporation and zombies.
This is Chopper Delta.
Oh, Chopper Delta, my favourite of all the choppers. Why do people always fall over when they're being chased by zombie bombs? Don't know, they always seem to trip, don't they? Very poor health and safety. Spitting all over the monitor, Paul. Hooray, the police are here! You'd think that'd be a job for the army, wouldn't you? Yes. What percentage of these helicopters do you think are going to crash, Cecil? 75%. There's only 2 helicopters, Cecil, that's 1.5. Yes. Oh, come on, just... Oh, ridiculous. Oh, surprise, zombie! This is a bit boombastic, Cecil. It is a bit. The zombies were being shot, but they weren't being... had any impact or any blood or anything coming out of them. I do think this is a bit farcical, Cecil. Farewell to my life. Farewell to my home. This is my last chance for survival. This is my last escape. That sounds like a song, Cecil. And this is my last chance for survival. This is my last chance for possums. Right, I've got to figure out how to control this now. Whoa. No. Spin around. Oh. Oh, there's a gentleman. Run! That'd be a map. There we are. Jump. Oh. She's playing hard and fast and loose with... oh, that's a nice outfit. With the dilly-dallying and shilly-shallying around. Well, she's definitely dead there. I'm not doing much, Cecil. That's probably for the best, Paul. Going through a door.
September
God.
28th, daylight.
The monsters have overtaken the city.
Somehow,
I'm still alive. because I've got bosoms on display and the zombies are just coming for a cheeky peek. Ow, Cecil! Not on my haunch. Yes, on your haunch, Paul.
Okay.
It's the only way you'll learn. Oh,
What do you think
it's
you're
me.
talking about? I just lost my daughter out there. How dare you tell me to go back outside?
Here's a blobby boy.
I'm sorry about your daughter, but there isn't gonna be any rescue. We have to get out of here.
Have to.
No! I'm not
Well, then
going
shoot him in his tubby tummy.
I'd rather starve to death in here than be eaten by one of those undead monsters. Now leave me alone.
He's grumpy. Bye-bye. Now, Paul, did we play this game much? No, we rented it once. One weekend, over a weekend in the mid-2000s. I don't really know what to do, Cecil. I know there's a big monster. Oh, right, that does it. Excellent. This runs around. A bit tricky to control, but it's definite products. Defective products, I can't read, Cecil. Yes, I'm well aware, Paul. Every parent teacher's evening. It's a bit hard to control with it. Let's try the directional pad on the Steam controller. Not sure. Oh, hello, come on. What? Every parent and teacher's evening we would go to, we were told how poorly you were performing. Well, don't matter, does it? It's not like I'm going to be a professor of archaeology. Now, where did archaeology come from, Paul? So we spent the morning watching Indiana Jones. He's an archaeologist. Part-time. Yes, part-time archaeologist. Well, you take the warehouse keys. Yes, I'm Cecil and posh. If you didn't have that a delivery voucher. What? If you didn't have that expensive controller in your hand, I would slap it out of your hand and slap you on the haunch again. It's a risky game, Cecil. It's a risky little game there. So what else would my teachers tell you about me? My performances? They would tell us how you wouldn't fit in with the other children. You only had 2 friends, and they mostly mocked you for being blubbery and weird. Right. What did you used to do at school? You were in the 6th form, weren't you, Paul? Because you tried to do A-levels, but you were too thick. And you couldn't get A-levels, so you had to do a GE... What was it? GMVQ, Cecil. I've got an intermediate GMVQ in business studies.
I told you. I'm not leaving. Never. Just get away.
Not really stood me in good stead, Cecil. Given that I've never actually used the qualification to any degree other than being able to identify the central business districts in major conurbations. Pick that up. Pick it up, thank you. Now what do we do? Get out of here. Okay, come on then. Let's just get out. It's quite hard to control, ladies and gentlemen, there. Quite hard. Well, if I no longer need it, Cecil, I won't have it, will I? Yes. Now, Dad, you always wanted to push me to go into the army, didn't you? I wanted you to follow in my Navy footsteps, Paul, so any of the forces would have been nice for me. Yeah, I was having none of that, was I, Cecil? I was already overweight by the age of one time. Yes. But as you've stated, that's mostly your fault for feeding me Maltesers thinking they were rounded baby foods. They weren't baby foods, were they, Cecil? No, they weren't. This gentleman's obviously going to jump up at me and try and pull up my... Oh! Pantaloons. Or is the gentleman just run?
Usually the best method is just to run.
Uh-oh. Yep. Hello. How do you do? There we go. Oh! There's all tramps coming at me. Hang on. Do beg my pardon, but isn't this where we came in? Cecil?
I do believe you've gone in around and round.
I'm confused. Where am I?
So it's up to the left, Paul.
Everything looks so similar. That's the problem. What would you like me to have done if I was in the Navy, Cecil?
I would have liked you to work on the poop deck for a year. And maybe become an engineer, working on the large equipment.
Why?
I think it would have been nice for you. Would have give you some discipline. It was sorely needed. Would have got you out, seen the world.
Oh! But I might have got shot by an Al-Qaeda.
Yes, well...
Oh, they're all after her bosoms.
And maybe it would have stopped this filth.
Oh. I know it is. No, get off me. It vomited, Cecil. It did a vomit on the floor. What's that noise?
Sounded like a golem.
Oh, the boutique door's locked. Oh, up we pop. Up we pop. Come on there, you're a poorly dressed bottom.
Oh, uptown, Paul.
I can be an uptown girl. Living in a bad world. Come on to me now. No, come on to me now. There we go.
Sounds like me having trouble, Paul.
Can I combine gunpowder with... No. What's this? Game instructions. No, I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. Oh, no. Spaff back down. Spaff it. Spaff down. Oh, yourself, misery tits.
These graphics really are shockingly bad.
I don't remember them being so poor. Got them. Jolly, get off my ankle, you'll wreck my boots. Paid a lot of money for them. I imagine. I do.
Oh, let's open, Paul. Perhaps we can get into the boutique and try on a negligee. Oh, stop it.
No. There's zombies everywhere, aren't there? Hello? There's a gentleman. I'm being precise, Cecil.
Not working though, is it?
Worked a little bit. Found the gentleman. A cooey. A cooey.
What would you like to have done, Paul, if you'd gone in the Navy?
Oh, never mind. What's that? Boopity boop. Oh, well, he's dead then, isn't he?
Get away!
Get away!
It sounds effeminate, Paul.
Oh dear, someone's having a terrible day.
Brad, hang in there. Why isn't someone doing something about this?
I didn't know you were still alive, Jill. The police aren't trained for this kind of situation. What could they do? Listen, he's coming for us. We're both gonna
Who's
die.
coming for whom?
For
What are you
whost,
saying?
Cecil.
You'll see.
Oh, look at the bosom.
He's after Star's mares. There's no escape.
Oh, but I can see the buzz. Oh, hit me on the cheek, you bastard. Ouch. Stop it, Cecil.
I will stop it when you treat women with respect.
Well, it's never gonna happen, is it? I know, a pinball machine. A sexy pinball machine.
What would you do, Paul, if it was a zombie apocalypse? Right now, it just broke out. What would you do?
I would, are they fast zombies or are they slow zombies?
They're normal, slow zombies, Paul.
Right. Oh, I kept carrying my items. Well, I want them. I don't need that. I don't need... Get off me. Can I combine that with that? I can do. Can I combine that with whatever this is? I can do. Yes, I'll take them, thank you. I'd go looting, Cecil. I'd go looting in the town.
But the zombies will eat you, Paul.
They won't. They'll be off put by my blubber. They'll think, oh no, that chap's quite high in cholesterol.
I don't think a zombie's particularly interested in its cholesterol levels.
You see, I think they are, Cecil. They're quite self-conscious animals. The shutter is down.
They're not picky at all.
They're not.
No, they'll eat anything living.
Right. Sorry, just excuse me, Cecil. I'd wait for it all to blow over.
No, you couldn't. You can't do that. You have to be proactive.
Is this where I've been before? Right. Well, what do you want me to do, Cecil?
I want you to forage for me, Paul. Fetch me some delicate items.
Delicate items? What do you mean?
Items from a delicatessen.
You want a sandwich for lunch? Is that what you're moaning about?
Yes.
Oh, I know. Get off me. Get off me. I've been here. I've done this. Go, get off me. Get off me.
What would you loot, Paul? What if you could loot anything? What would you loot?
I'd pop down to a rude shop, Cecil. If you know what I mean.
This is not how you were raised, Paul.
I'm not bothered. Oh, would you just die? Kicked its head off. Oh, I don't know where I'm going.
Good metaphor for life, Paul.
Shut up.
I won't shut up. You shut up. That door looks like it's interactive.
Snot, Cecil. What would you do in a zombie apocalypse, Cecil?
I would get to your mother and we would go to the garden centre. No, there'd be no zombies out in the countryside.
Right. What is this? Oh, everywhere looks the same, Cecil.
And we'd have cup of soups from the vending machine. And we'd have snacks from the snack machine. Because we'd just smash it, Paul.
Oh, you vandal.
Yes. I don't think anybody else would go to the garden centre. And there'd be all seeds. You could grow your own fodder.
That seems a bit... Oh, for fuck's sake. Zombies everywhere. I'm back here again. Ah! Oh, bloody hell. I'm at the big door now.
Try that door there, Paul. Yes.
This is the bar, isn't it, Cecil? Say hello to my little friend.
Yes. Yes, it is little, I've seen it.
Oh, shut up. Just shut up. I'm back at the start again. Oh, will he pop out now? Going to pop out now, sir? Hello?